That's why it's called a summer home. I don't know. I technically, I'm only allowed to go there based on. Hey guys, little boss guy. We're here at store cornflour, of course. Of course, cornflour and rice, brown rice, of course. Bonds, it's $3.49. $4.49. $4.49. $5.49. Damn. I really got like 8 minutes, guys. I really just came to get something for my dogs. Get something to drink. Rice vinegar, sugar, salt. Rice vinegar, sugar, and salt. Is rice vinegar with salt good for you guys? Is it healthy? Hey y'all, welcome. The Finn's Podcast. Welcome to the chat. If you're liking the live, 69 cents now. I re-uploaded a video from yesterday, from last summer. I like this, but I've really been trying to get a lot of better drinks in my elderberry juniper. I got your elderberry juniper. Now I don't need sweet potatoes right now. Oh, I need water for my dogs though. Let's go get some water for my dogs. Like I just fed them. They fed them. Oh, I need food for them tomorrow. I'll get food for them tomorrow. I think I'm gonna go to sleep early today. I really. Let's see the clearance rack. Nothing. Bunch of dried fucking food. When I was growing up as a kid, I ate the fuck out of jerky. Beef jerky, Slim Jims, you name it. If it was, like, I would always go to the store and get beef jerky. It was 75 cents, I think, back in the day. Now I get a ship of beef jerky all the fucking time. I love beef jerky. Anybody else like beef jerky? I used to drink all this stuff. Like all these drinks, I used to drink them all. Everything. Crush, energy drinks, Snapples, Arizona, everything. I drink it all. And now I just don't anymore. Alright, let's see. I think here it is. I didn't really come to get much food. I really didn't come to get any food. I just came to get just water for my dogs. Just want to come take a drive, take a ride. Spring water, 2 for $4, spring water. Gotta get 4. I kind of wish I could get a bag of chips or something. I'm carrying 2 gallons of water in my hand, and my hand's starting to get tired. Oh, here it is. Damn. My chips. I'm gonna eat this with my greens today. This is one way that I'm able to just really slam greens. Just put some potato chips in it. It helps.
Scan items one at a time, placing them in the bagging area after each scan. For items without barcode, $5.99, $4.49, $2.34, savings 29 cents, 2 savings 29 cents, how 9 cents. How? Please remember to take your receipt. Thank you.
I had to add my card to my wallet.
I tell people I live in New Haven, Mexico is
Alright, y'all, let's get out of here. How's we doing out there? What up, guys? Welcome to the chat. Okay, let's see. Alright, guys, high bears are a live goal. Got 10 high bears, live goal. Let's see. I got 20 high bears, live goal for today. 20 high bears. Figure out how we're gonna put this down. I got 2 gallons of water in here. I don't know if I can put 2 gallons. Maybe I can put it this way. Oh yeah, this backpack is so huge. Shout out to Marissa. She gave it to us last year. Do you remember, guys, last year? Literally almost to the day. We had lost our backpack because I left it on a bench. I was riding a bike to downtown and I left it on the bench because it was getting too hot. So I took my jacket off and I was gonna put it in my backpack, and I was sat on the CTA bus stop, and then I just stood up and got on my bike and left. Now the crazy thing is I something's wrong with the bike. Something's wrong with the brakes. Alright, so I don't know what I was talking about. It's midnight in Chicago. Let's take a little Benjamin. Whoa. Oh, he's got to slow down. Hold on. He's got to slow down. There we go. He made it. He made it. Welcome everybody. I'm just out here chilling. We're going home. It's midnight. I just came to get something. Romeo, I did not cook. Oh yeah, I cooked rice. Oh, I got rice, chips, and purslane. That's what we're gonna eat today. Rice, chips, and purslane. Put us on a restriction? What the? I can't even fucking do anything. Live receive for some audiences. Whatever. TikTok is crazy, bro. They're so strict. I think their AI has to get better. Because I was recording somebody from like 300 feet away from me. It was just a car that was driving fast. I didn't say anything about it. I said, check that out. Or maybe I did say something. I don't know. Did I? I can't remember. Maybe I did. Sorry, TikTok. I guess you got me. Not got me, but I guess you were more correct. All right. I didn't see anybody like do it. I was like, check him out. He's going pretty crazy fast or something like that, didn't I? I'll have to watch the replay. We're headed home. How's everybody's day? Happy 4th. Did you guys have a good 4th of July? What'd you guys do? Did you guys barbecue? If you barbecue, drop a number 1. If you barbecued or cooked out, drop a number 1. Let me know how many people cooked out. Let's do a quick poll. Let's do a poll. Quick poll. Alright guys, here we're gonna start the poll. Let's start this. Poll can't be posted due to active alerts. Oh my god. Drop a 1 if you drop a 1, guys. Drop a 1 if you cooked out last night. Hey Jody, welcome. Drop a number 1 if you guys cooked out. Okay, we got Michelle. She cooked out to the 4th. Anybody else cook out? Drop a number 1. Let me know if you cooked out on the 4th of July. I'm headed home. I actually cooked out myself. Me and my girl made fajitas and some homemade tortillas. What up, Jay? Hey guys, no one else cooked out on the 4th? Did anybody do fireworks? Did anybody see fireworks? How about that? If you saw fireworks, drop a number 1. Drop a number 1 if you saw fireworks. Drop a number 1 you saw fireworks. I really didn't because I have dogs, so I just stayed inside with them the whole day. I mean, I saw a little piece of one that was in that little part, but because I opened the door and now I saw all the smoke and then I shut the door again. Boston guy says 1. Michelle 1. Nice. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I stayed at home with my dogs. They didn't do anything. I mean, they literally were blowing fireworks up until like 2:30 in the morning in Chicago. They're still popping them right now. You know? Yeah, it's already midnight. They started popping them again at 8 o'clock, so it was 8 o'clock hit. Like it was like 4th of July all over again. I swear to God it was. You guys hear it? fireworks at the school, guys. Welcome, Chad Jose in Chicago, Illinois. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I got new support. We got a lot of new supporters. I want to say my name is Jose if you're new here. My story is this. I'm 54, and when I was in my younger age, I dropped 90 pounds. And in 2018, I got to 90 pound down. So like, what is it, 8 years ago. And then I just had an idea of bringing healthier food options into poor communities, underserved communities. And I embarked on this mission to see if I could make this happen. And this is year 7.5, almost year 8. In November it'll be 8 years. And I continue on this journey because I know it's going to happen. If you keep on going and you don't quit, it's bound to happen. It's just the law of probability kicks in. So that's where I'm at. I am still documenting this journey. I document the journey on YouTube of what I do. All the other platforms I just post videos. But if you want to know like the true journey, you can go to my YouTube, check out my first video in November 2018 or December 2018, one of those days. November, December 2018. And that was me saying, hey, this is what I want to do. This is my idea. This is my vision. And so, you know, sometimes I think, man, I wish it would go faster, but then I remind myself that it's not in my time. Even if I pushed faster or harder, it doesn't matter because it's not my time that it happens. I was raised Catholic, so sometimes I still refer to God and Jesus and stuff, and so I've always felt that, you know, in God's time, as long as I'm here doing my thing, going forward and not forcing it, and just knowing it's here, then I think that's the best thing for me to do. And so that is my journey. So on this journey, I share with you what I eat as a gluten-free vegan on a budget, dispelling the myth that it has to be expensive to eat vegan, dispelling the myth that it has to be expensive to eat gluten-free. You can just avoid all that stuff. You don't need it. For one, you don't need it because the gluten-free stuff is made with like red lentils, you know, green lentils, chickpeas. They make the flour. They grind up like lentils and chickpeas, and then they make it into pasta shapes. So you don't have to buy gluten-free pasta. You just eat lentils. Just eat the lentils because they're cheaper. They're like $1.25 at Dollar Tree. So you can save money right there. Yeah, definitely don't do that. Because there was and bread. You don't technically need bread. I haven't eaten bread in years. I got a bread maker though, and I just made a bread recipe recently, which is pretty cool. But I don't see I need it every day like I used to. I used to be addicted to bread. Literally addicted. My mom would make us 2 sandwiches for lunch. We would have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and we would have a cold cut sandwich made with like, you know, with lettuce and mayo. Like we had mayo, like we had ham, cheese, and mayo, like every day of my fucking life. My whole fucking grade school. Not that all, because then we started buying lunch at the cafeteria for 40 cents. So we would get the cafeteria food. Okay, kids down. Hi guys. I love you. I love you. Hi guys. Here, boy. Here, boy. Look, wait. Here, sit. You're sitting. Okay. No? Got it? No? 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 Loki, here. Hey. Let's go. Come on. See, baby. Okay. I forgot to buy 1 can of tuna for them. I was gonna give them a late night snack of tuna, and I had 3, bro. I forgot to put it on a fucking list. Oh, I'll just mix it all together and separate it into 4 piles. That sounds fair enough. That's right. That'll be okay. Okay. Let's get him this. I gotta put my gloves on to feed him this, so I'll be right back. Oh. Oh, Loki, 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 Loki. I'm gonna open my dog's food. A little snack. I'm vegan, and you guys always ask me if my dogs are vegan. They currently are extremely heavy plant-based, but they eat pescatarian. Fish. Just seafood. I let them indulge in seafood. I feel like they're from Siberia. I feel like they would get small game and fish in the water. So I kind of like, that's what I feed them. And then plants. Like today they had chickpea pasta and red lentil pasta for their dinner. Just lentils and chickpeas. But they kind of like the texture. Okay. Happy 4th. Hope everybody had a safe 4th. Alright, you know what? Okay. Okay, I gotta feed my dogs. Okay, let me feed my dogs. Oh, I was gonna go online right now. Mexico lost? What does that mean? They were so thirsty. Yeah. What does that mean, Mexico lost? Is Mexico like? Don't they have like a? Don't they have like a loser section? Isn't there like that second opportunity? Like if you lose, you go to the loser section and go up. Is that not a thing? I thought that was a thing or something. They're out. Damn. 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 Well, did you guys have a good 4th? Hope you had a good 4th. Hope you had a good safe 4th. Alright, you know what I'm thinking? Oh fuck, I gotta get my dogs fed. Alright. Not fed, snack. They just ate their pasta earlier. Hey baby. Now since it got really hot, I think I don't know. Where am I going? I need to dry these. I guess I don't need to dry them. Yeah, I want to dry them. We just hit the pendulum, and I'm just blasted here. Sorry. Not sorry. I said thank you for being so patient and understanding. I never say sorry. I say thank you. I appreciate your patience. I mean, well, if you do something... That was something I learned. Like, if you walk in late to a room... It's something I learned from my business mentor, David Meltzer, and just have heard it before. You want to shift that mentality. Don't say, oh, I'm sorry. Say, thank you guys for thank you for your understanding and your patience. All right, let us continue. It's 12:21. And her buzz. I'm Steph. Welcome. Turks Life. Welcome. All right, here it goes. Let's get this open for my dogs. Now, I literally forgot a can at the store. So I'm kind of like a little concerned that... Because I usually give them a little snack or something at night. I've got to remove this. I've got to move this out of here. Okay. Come on, kids. Oh, fuck, shit. Did it just screw into my food? Oh, I gotta open it over here. What the fuck? What's coming down? Okay, I'll put it down like this. Okay. Now I'm gonna pour it all in here. We're gonna separate this into 4. I could just make them with potato too. It's gonna take an hour though. I don't wanna fucking be on for another hour. I'm tired. I reposted a video from last summer on my TikTok and Instagram and all the other channels. It was me with long hair, and everybody's like, "Oh, I love your long hair. Oh, I love your long hair." I'm like, I don't have my long hair anymore. I cut it last summer. You guys remember that? I cut my hair last summer. Oh fuck! Where is the garbage can? I don't have the garbage can. Oh no! Oh no! Well, I'll use this. Okay, now we're gonna separate this. Okay. What do you feed your huskies? Plants, potatoes, like green beans, sweet potatoes, lentils, chickpeas, garbanzo beans, sweet potatoes, rust potatoes, French fries, tuna, collard greens, spinach, broccoli, cauliflower, any kind of tuber, any kind of radish, basically any kind of vegetable. Last year they used to do tons of tomatoes and ham and tacos, but we don't do tortillas anymore, so I don't know if I'm going to feed them this year. And pretty much they're heavily plant-based, so whatever I eat, they eat. Like I don't give them kibble. I just give them real food. Like pretty much whenever you see those family meals and shit, my dogs get the my dogs are the family. Family of 4, ta-da! And I give them the food. If there's no onions and shit like that, you can't give them onions or garlic. And I stopped eating onions and garlic myself, so there's no onions and garlic in the house. Where's the other plate, big kids? Where's the other plate? Oh, here it is. There's 2 onions. Sorry. Oh, damn. Okay, it's gonna be a small little chunk for all you guys. Just a little bit, nice snack. And I'm gonna go to sleep in about. I'm gonna just hang out with you guys for a little bit. Just chill, shoot the shit, talk about 4th of July. Jump on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook. And then go from there. I gotta wash my hands off here. Alright guys. $12:30. I wonder if I want to stay up till 1:30 and make up some French fries. I want to go to sleep in 30 minutes, and the French fries will not be done in 30 minutes. Oh, no, it's gonna be warm. I gotta go to sleep. Alright. Good boy. Good boy. Maybe I would just cut some french fries for them really quick. Maybe I can get some really small, thin french fries. So I'm gonna make some french fries for my dogs. Welcome, chat. Jose. Oh, let's get on the... Fuck it. We're gonna do everything. Let's live stream on the other platforms. Let's make some french fries and shoot the shit with you guys. How you guys doing today? Welcome, chat. Hey, friend. Hey, Ramdas. How are you? Hope you're doing great today. Hope everything's going fabulous for you. Turmeric? Turmeric? Yes, all is well. Thank you. Michelle, thank you for the heart me. What happened here? How was everybody's 4th? Did you guys have a good 4th of July? How was your 4th, guys? Did you guys cook out? Hey, Narisha. How was your 4th of July? I'm going to invite you in, Narisha. Oh, my God. They say eat 1 tablespoon of black sesame seeds every day and get strong hair. Blueberry salsa. I'm with him. Just blueberry salsa. Onion. Blueberries. Guajillo. Other peppers. Okay. Tomatillos. She roasts everything in the air fryer. Looks alright. Am I following her? I am following her. She's gluten-free. Gluten-free GF. Alright. I like it. Let's go, Zulu. Hey, baby. We're gonna make my dogs french fries. And we're gonna stay up. Talk to you guys. Man, got some new followers here. How you doing out there? My name's Jose. Are you guys liking the videos? What do you guys like most of them? What videos you guys come from? Okay, now Okay. Oh, what am I doing here? Oh, what am I doing? What the? Dude, sometimes I forget what the fuck I'm doing here. Did I even send it to myself? Hey. Oh, top picks. Wait, where the fuck am I? All inboxes. Guys, I'm so stoked. Did you guys hear about Taylor Swift? Even I've heard of Taylor Swift getting married. Even I have heard of Taylor Swift getting married. Have you guys heard about it? What do you guys think about it? Yay or nay? Are you with it? Yes? No? Wait, what am I asking? None of you, who the fuck cares, right? I sound like a fucking reporter from the 80s. Anyway, I heard she got married. Good luck to, I wish her and her husband the best. I feel like she's done a lot for the community. You know, she's always helping people out, right? I don't know much about her, but I feel like every time I hear about her, she's doing something nice. And I'm all about kindness. Who cares? Can't stand her. Is that herbacensa? No, this is wild lettuce. Wild lettuce from the garden. My girl's like, we gotta give you wild lettuce. I'm like, wild lettuce? Like, honestly, guys, I was like, what the fuck is wild lettuce? Like, do I want to eat wild lettuce? Like, really? I swear to God. Like, look at this. It's a fucking leaf. It's a fucking leaf from a tree, from a plant. But but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I've been vegan for 8 years, so here's what we gotta do. You gotta eat vegan food, and it's good for you. It's usually it is, right? Instead of like a flour tortilla with like a bunch of ingredients and $7, it's just lettuce. I used to love burritos when I was younger. Me and my boys, we'd always go out and we'd always like partake. What's going on here? What's going on here? Where's Restream at? Huh. Are you kidding me? Alright. So, we would always get burritos, bro. We would always get burritos. Like, every time we partied, we'd come home, and we'd stop and get burritos. Now, in Chicago, back in the day, I don't know if it still is like this now. Back in the day, oh, I gotta get a pepper from the garden. Back in the day, I'm sorry, babe. I didn't see anybody. I didn't see anybody. here we go. So we got a pepper here from the garden. Oh God, wait. Oh shit. What the fuck? Damn. Fuck. Oh man. You ever eat a fresh pepper from the garden just hot as fuck? It wasn't super hot, but it had that really like, ew, what the fuck? I mean, it wasn't super hot, but I mean, it wasn't hot. I think it was just more the flavor. I made it like the flavor. You know what? I picked it too early. It's not even ready. I just really wanted it. I picked it too early. Okay. Why is it not letting me get on Restream here? It took a long fucking time to do this. Alright, y'all. We're in Chicago. We got some new followers here. Appreciate the supporters. Guys, what do you follow me for? Because I'm gluten-free, vegan. And, what's going on here? Switch to Safari. Safari? Oh my God. I'm literally trying to get onto this. I didn't even get my dog's French fries yet. I should have been cutting it. Jesus. I was raised Catholic. I went to CCD since I was from like kindergarten till I was like 8th grade. So I did my communion. My confirmation. In 8th grade I was, I don't know what the fuck we were. Like right now, I'm like, like I never really knew my godparents really. It was just a weird experience. I'm gonna eat some blueberries today. I got these blueberries, I gotta eat them today. Same here. Hi, Rosta. Okay. Okay. And now we see what happens. It took a long time just to get on here. Alright. Got some incense here. I got some blueberries. Welcome everybody. Oh shit. Okay, guys. All right, we made it. We're back on, guys. Welcome, chat. Oh my fucking god, I did it again. I did it again, the exact same fucking thing. Okay. Now we gotta make some french fries. Everybody, cheers. Every summer, I go on this Synergy kombucha kick. Every summer. It's like, I don't know, I just love kombucha in the summer. Back in the day, I used to smoke cigarettes. Not often, but I wouldn't say I was smoke. Yeah. Whatever. I smoke cigarettes. But wintertime, when it's really cold outside, and it's Chicago, and that was one of my favorite experiences. Taking a really deep drag. Like a really deep drag, man. Anybody out there used to smoke? Or still smokes? Can anybody relate? I got purslane and wild lettuce here. Like we're eating today. Purslane, wild lettuce. Purslane from my garden. Alright, let's make some. Get some food for my dogs. Welcome. TikTok. Welcome. Instagram. Welcome Facebook. Welcome YouTube. Go to my profile. Click the link. Drop your email. When we launch our salsa, you'll get notified. We're going to launch that salsa, guys. In a couple weeks, I'm going to debut it at this lady's business. I'm going to just have some people sample. I'm going to let you guys know come through. I'm going to come sample it. We're going to real world feedback. Let's go from there. It was going to be something like very basic, very simple. Because I've been having a lot of food issues. I'm thinking about creating a brand that's like caters to people like me, you know? There's certain people that can't have a lot of foods. And I feel like I'm in that path myself. So I want to make super clean products at a very good price. Because when you go out to the store and you try to get clean product, it costs a little extra money sometimes. So I want to try and see, like, well, if I'm using just regular tomatoes, I wonder if I can bring the cost down. I'm not vegan, but I like your videos. Thank you, Steven. Steven, can I tell you a funny story? About 70% of my followers are not vegan. This is rosemary, guys. If you smell this, it makes you smarter. Something like that. Somebody Google it. What do you happens when you inhale rosemary, fresh rosemary? Drop it in the comments. Yeah, about 70% of my followers are not vegan or gluten-free. And by the way, vegans only account for 2% of the population. We're a small fucking group. It's just 2% of us. Like 2 out of 10 people. 2%. 2 out of 100. 2 out of 100. Was just on Threads and saw an older video of your long hair. It's been a while. Yeah, Janelle. Right? It's been a while. It's been a while. And everybody on the video, I reposted a video from last summer. Everybody's like, Jose, I love your long hair. I love your long hair. It was refried bean tacos. Can I tell you, there was a person that commented on my bean taco video. He's like, who would eat that? All of Mexico? Right? I mean, right? Doesn't, if you had to guess, would you say all of Mexico eats bean tacos? Yes or no? If you had to just take a wild guess, do you think it's popular in Mexico? Refried bean tacos. Absolutely, bless one. That's what I think. That's what I thought. But somebody was like, who would eat that? I'm like, all of Mexico, I thought. Yes, Genesis. Yes. L. 323. I used to work with a girl named Genesis, and she was totally flirting with me, but I never pursued it. And now that I look back on this, I should have fucking pursued it. I didn't pursue it. She looked like she totally wanted me. I totally wanted her, but I never pulled the trigger. I don't know why. Anyway, if that's you, Genesis, I did want you. But now I have a girlfriend. Rosa agreed. Yep, ready to have black bean refried chicken tacos for dinner today? I love it. Hey, Nadine. Shashu33, finally caught it live. Welcome on YouTube. I'm new here. Welcome. Okay. Well, we got a lot of new supporters on all our platforms. I'll do an introduction video. I'll just tell you who I am. I'm Jose. I started being on Food Market and all my platforms for one reason, and that is to help people. I dropped 90 pounds. And on my journey of 90-pound weight loss, I saw something on television, and they were talking about food deserts, and I thought I was kind of messed up. And I asked myself, what if I could come up with a solution for food deserts? Would I come up with a real solution to bring food deserts to food into food deserts? Food deserts are... It was a name created by a lady named Diane back in the day. She made a study on Chicago. And so there's just certain areas of the city where it's hard to get nutritious food, like fresh fruits and fresh vegetables at a reasonable price. So she named it a food desert because that's difficult. What does that mean? That means that people that live in these areas don't have access to apples, strawberries, or fresh strawberries, or it's hard to get for a number of reasons. And because of this, a lot of residents in these areas, they're funneled kind of into eating like mom and pop fast food, gas station, convenience store food, highly processed foods. And we all know about processed foods here in America, especially highly processed foods in America. You got a phone, just Google it. Highly processed foods. I'll be back. Come back. So these processed foods aren't too good. We know that, right? Right now. So the residents that live in these areas have twice the diabetes than anywhere else. Double the rate. And a shorter lifespan. Can I tell you something? Like 6 years ago, there was a study that was printed in the Chicago Tribune, our newspaper, front page. Largest health disparity in the country. right here in Chicago. There was a New York Medical University. New York Medical University did a study around a whole bunch of cities, right? You can Google this too. Chicago, largest health disparity. Lifespan disparity. And they printed the results, and they're like, you know what we discovered? We discovered that people that live in Chicago in these areas known as food deserts, they have a life expectancy. Here, you can Google this. This swear to God, of 59 years old. I think it was 59. I don't quote me, but I swear it was like 59. And I was like, what the fuck? 59? You're dying? And then they said in the Gold Coast, like one of the best neighborhoods in the city of Chicago, where you got the $1 million condos, you got the Cardinal House. I mean, it's beautiful on the Gold Coast. That's why it's called the Gold Coast. Gold. And they said if you live there, your life expectancy is 89. 89. So 40 years. 40 years. That's what the study said. And guys, this thing, they didn't study just Chicago. They didn't study just Chicago, New York, and LA. They didn't study 20 cities. They didn't study 30 cities. They didn't study 100 cities. They fucking studied 500 cities. And they said, yo, Chicago, number one. Severus says, Mexico Lost State. Good job, was great. Being healthy. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, Severus. On Instagram. Hey, Christina. Taco, yes. Same here in Oklahoma, it's sad. Mr. Voltboy, it is, really. You the man brought up, thank you, Christopher, sent on Facebook. So what you're eating, we're just eating rice. Juice is very similar. Shasa, really. Until you eat processed food, become tortas. I ain't touching that one. I was putting your shorts. This is the first time. Much respect. I love you, brother. Champion from Houston. Thank you, Shasu. How come you don't buy bulk rice? I do. I just haven't bought it in a while. I get the big Royal 20-pound bag. The Basmati one. Prayazalia on Instagram says, I saw your super simple taco recipe air fried with refried beans going to Trader Joe's. First thing to get on the... First thing to get all the cuss, yes. Yes, enjoy. Let me know how it goes. Let me know how it goes. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, congratulations. I haven't watched sports in years, guys. I don't follow sports at all. So congratulations to whoever wins. Who did they win the World Cup? Is that it? I thought you were moving. What happened? Christopher Cross, you thought wrong. You thought wrong. Christopher, you know you shouldn't be just assuming stuff. You gotta ask me, Christopher. You gotta ask me, Christopher. You can't just assume stuff. 30, not 40 years. What is that? 30, not 40 years. I don't know what that means. Hi from Illinois. Hey, Stacy. 59 is young. Yes, Genesis, I think so. Ryan, best videos, peace and love from the Gulf Coast. Thank you, Ryan, from Facebook. $831, thank you for the follow on TikTok. We're streaming on TikTok today, guys. How's everybody's day today? Oh my God, you need to make vegan pozole, it's so yummy. I love the air fried, done with avocado oil. Oh, yes. Yeah, it's avocado oil. I love that. What are you munching on? My favorite chips, 3 ingredients, avocado oil, sea salt, classic sea salt. I think that's minimally processed, and potatoes. What's pozole? Pozole is just a really famous dish in Mexican culture. I've only made it once. Vegan, we use mushroom. It came out great. And it has hominies, has corn in it. I mean, I used to love sopa de fideo. But, I don't know, it wasn't too good. Turmeric. Rice. Jasmine. Wild lettuce. Purslane from the garden. Most omega-3s out of any plant in the world. Potato chips, 3 ingredients. Potato, avocado oil, and sea salt. When we get a jackfruit taco video, I might can do something. I might can do something about that. Jose Rojas, born and raised on the south side of Chicago. Purslane. 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 And the seeds, they have little black seeds in it. These have little black seeds in it. Power packed again with nutrients. Purslane, guys. It goes free in Chicago. Somebody told me this grows free all over the world. Oh, they said it grows all over the world. But it's for free in Chicago. It grows in our parking lots. It grows on our sidewalks. Literally, this is free. And they sell this at the store. This is very big in Mexican. This is very big in Mexico. They use this in Mexican cuisine. It's called verdolaga. Verdolaga. They sell. You go to any Mexican store, you're gonna see verdolaga packed up, a big fucking bunch of packed. But you can get this. It just grows wild, anywhere. It's amazing. Purslane. It's one of the biggest things it's one of the coolest things I've ever seen. I love it. Crazy Laura. I'm doing amazing. How are you today? Happy 4th. Hope everybody had a good, safe 4th. So yeah. Service, sir. Let me know if you try it or if you find it. Purslane. And also give it thanks. All these plants. Because I know these plants can hear me. And you know I know that? Because the guy who invented the polygraph detector, he hooked up plants to his polygraph tester. And he made a comment, and before he said anything, the plants jolted. And he thought that was very strange. And then he thought something in his head before he even did it. And the plants reacted. Which meant that the plants, when we think of something, it means that when we think of something, it comes out of our head into the ether like this. It just transmits out of our brain and goes out. And the plants caught that. And that's why it signaled it every time he did that. Just by thinking. And so that leads the question, you know. Are they really listening, or did they just react to some type of thought? I don't know. But that's why I give thanks to the plant too. I say thank you. Because I know he can hear me, and I know he can react. Like, you don't want to say negative stuff to your food. I guess that's my whole point. You don't want to say anything. You want to say always positive stuff about your food that's going inside you. And that's my takeaway from the lie detector test guy. Looking for low calorie protein options. Oh, yeah. Bro, you're in luck. I'm vegan. I got tons of them. Are you ready? Let me know when you're ready. Lentils. Any kind of bean. Pinto bean. Fava bean. Lima bean. Whatever. Any bean. Peas. Split peas. Green peas. Yellow peas. Garbanzo beans. Soy. TVP. Textured protein. Textured soy protein. Tofu. Edamame. Vegan protein bars. Laura bars. They're like, usually you can find them on sale. They used to be $1. I used to love them. They used to be $1 back in the day. Fortified cereals and milks. So yeah, that's a great start. The last one's is fortified cereals and milks is kind of expensive, so don't use that. But the other ones are pretty good price. All great prices. Yes, red lentils. You watch the World Cup? No, I don't watch sports. I'm not a sports guy. I mean, I used to watch sports all the time, but it was an obsession of mine. I'd watch ESPN like 12 hours, 6 hours a day, 8 hours a day, like it was my fucking job. And then it was just like, it just got to a point where like, what the fuck am I doing? I once was working with this one dude. Do you know what happened? I was working with a guy. Here's a story. Story time, how I stopped watching sports. I was working at this place, and I asked this guy, hey man, are you watching the finals? He's like, nah. I'm like, you're not watching the finals? I'm like, bro, why are you not watching the finals? He's like, I just don't watch sports. I'm like, what? I'm like, what? He's like, I don't watch sports. I'm like, are you serious? He's like, yeah, I don't. I think that was the weirdest thing. And then, ever since he said that, he's like, I just don't spend time on it. I'm like, you don't spend time? He's like, no. He's like, what about you? I'm like, man, I watch ESPN all the time. He's like, no, I do other things. I'm like, you do other things? He's like, yeah, I do other things. And I was like, what the fuck? So I'm sitting on the couch for 6 hours watching people make millions of dollars, and I'm just sitting there doing nothing. And then I had an epiphany. He made me have an epiphany. I'm like, wait a minute. You're right. I'm not getting shit out of this. I'm not even working out. I could go to the gym. I could make dinner. I could do all kinds of shit. And then I slowly stopped watching sports, and now I don't even watch them at all. I watch zero sports. I mean, I might catch a highlight when I'm scrolling here and there, but like I don't go looking for sports. Like I can still watch a highlight of soccer. I can still watch a highlight of basketball. I can still watch a highlight of football. But I'm not like, damn, what was the score? What was the defense, man? You know? It's crazy. I knew their defense couldn't stop the run. They ran it right up the middle. Right down their throats. Midnight comics, I watch a lot less, but I love highlights too. Yeah. When I was a little kid, there was this guy. Oh my God. I was like 8 years old, and it was Channel 5, and it was called This Week in Baseball. It's like, This Week in Baseball, and you would go to like, he's like, da 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 da. It would like, it was like I don't remember how it went. It was so fucking amazing. Does anybody remember that? It's called This Week in Baseball. It'll be this announcer guy, and he'd be going through everything in baseball that week. He's like, the Orioles got the Sox on, and he's so much better than I was. Man, I used to love that show. It was called This Week in Baseball, and then we had Twib, This Week's Highlight or some shit like that. God, he was so cool. Hey, Canelito. I like MMA. Fighting's real. Boxing has obvious fixes, but overall, dudes ducking in and out high level is more than natural tribute. Yeah. Oz, bro. I'm going to start the food, bro. You're going to start that food? Download the meal plans and guides. Guys, seriously. Can I tell you a tip? Here's a tip if you're trying to eat better. Like, grab yourself a good clean pair of chips. Like, try this. 3 ingredients. Potatoes, avocado oil, classic unfiltered sea salt. You get this. It's a little more expensive. You can find them on sale. And then what I like to do is I like to sandwich like healthy stuff in it. Like, see, this is a green leaf. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna wrap this up in here. So I'm gonna have a little bit of chip and I have a little bit of rice. Drop your seasonings. Drop your salt, sea salt if you want. Oh no, don't chop salt because there's already salt on the chips. Then just roll it up. And now it's kind of like you're still eating like the healthy stuff. Oh, I forgot to add some purslane. Or some purslane. So now see that? Like that's all green stuff, right? And when I was younger, back when I was eating a bunch of like fast food, it was hard for me to eat this stuff. I'd be like, like you put it in my mouth and I'd be like, I'm like, bro, can I just get a burger? Oh, can I just get a burger? I'm like, I gotta eat this. Like, and I'd be like literally, I'd be like this. I'd be like, but here's a tip: put your potato chip in there. And that'll help. That's my tip. Because the potato chip really helped me for a lot of things, you know. It just kind of makes me able to digest stuff. Because I get a little bit of potato chip in it. For me, I hope that helps you guys out there. Is anybody trying to eat better? Bros fried. Yes. Yes, I am. We did a Benjamin on the ride home from the store. My name's Jose, by the way. Got any followers? Oh, my God. YouTube. Work so hard, forgot to vacation. Mama called, saw you on TV. Son, and things have changed. I'm like that. I gotta get the lyrics. Midnight Comment said it happened to me. The 4th day no meat, I couldn't hold nothing down. Even when I left vegetable, my body wasn't like there was no meat. No. Midnight Comics. This was me when I was fat, when I was heavy. When I said I want to eat better. I was 245 pounds, and I started eating vegetables. And when I was 245 pounds, I was always eating fast food. And then I had to start eating vegetables. And it was hard for me to start going from like fast food to eating green vegetables. I was like, because I wanted like a milkshake. I wanted some cheesy fries. I wanted some double cheeseburgers. I wanted some onions. I wanted some Chinese food. I wanted some pizza. I wanted some fried chicken. You know, I didn't want to eat fucking leaves. I work in produce and I still eat like a pig. But you made me want to eat healthier, especially when I got the product there. You became an herbivore? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, bro. I just don't eat animals, and I just call it vegan. I don't know what herbivore means. I know vegan. Vegan just means I don't fuck with animals. So if there's a plant, I eat it. I guess I gotta get more versed in the. And I never heard of that. Hey. So that's it. That's my story. So yeah, bro. Hey, who was that? Do Zorts. Hey, brother. Yeah, brother. D Zorts, bro. You know what? Why don't you download my meal plans? I have a bunch of free meal plans. I have a 4-week meal plan. Go to my profile, click the link. And by the way, I'm launching our salsa. DVorks, when we launch our salsa, ask yourself if we can sell our salsa there, okay? We're launching our salsa. We went viral on our YouTube. Over 7 million views on a salsa. We're going to launch that salsa. We're going to sell it. So go to my profile, drop your email, and we're going to notify you when we launch. It's going to probably be within this month. You look at your other comments more than you do TikTok. Let my ass off. Hey, Lindsay. I try to get as many comments as I can. Vegan products at all or dairy. Yes, that's right. That's me. So get out of the garage and get cooking. Yeah, Russell. That's what we're doing. That's what we got to do. That's exactly what we have to do. El Despacher Naranjero. Hola. So D-words, grab the meal plans and guys. Raw spinach will damage your kidneys. They say bland spinach is okay to eat. Oh, okay. Thank you. Hey, Jose. Oliver again. Hope you're doing well, brother. Thank you, Oliver. You look kind of like Jackie Chan. Potato puff chip. Oh, yeah. I'll check it out, brother. You got it. Yeah, so that's it. Oh, my God. I forgot to make my dogs potatoes. Well, they won't ask for food, so we're going to sleep. Ugh. That was fantastic. I love it. All right, guys. I'll do one last introduction of who I am. We've got a lot of new supporters. My name is Jose. I'm 54 years old. I was born and raised on the south side of Chicago. I was born in Chicago. I got sent off to Mexico at 7 months old. Returned at 4.5 years old. I came back knowing only how to speak Spanish. And when I started attending school, everybody made fun of me. So I had to start learning English. Took like 2 years of speech therapy from 2 separate women. And then I was just thinking of something. From 2 separate women. Yeah, so that's how I speak this way. That's why I sound the way I sound. And I was thinking, I had a flashback of my childhood, bro. I literally was in my childhood. And yep. So that is who I am. Then I got back to America, and then started speaking English, and here we are. Little by little, I gained weight. My life's been kind of like turbulent, up and down, kind of like stuff. In 2017, I was experimenting with some hard substances. A couple ladies, Beth and Crystal. We also had fun with this. We were on top of the car. You know, on top of a car, they have a crack. On top of a car, they have a crack. So we were experimenting with that, like 2015 and 2017. We went to elevated to Beth and her friend Crystal, and started drinking and smoking again, and then adult entertainment, and then I said, Jesus fucking Christ, what am I doing here? Literally, it was like an epiphany. I said, Lord, can you help me get the fuck out of here? And shortly after that, me and my roommate had because we were doing that stuff, so we had an altercation. I was like, man, fuck this. I'm like, I'm out of here. And then I left that environment. I asked my mom if I could move back home. I moved back home. I cleaned my life out. I just basically stopped hanging out with everybody. I all my friends on Facebook, all my quote unquote friends, I unfriended them. I just had to unfriend them. Like, you gotta unfriend those people. You gotta unfriend them. They don't fucking do anything for you. And because I started listening to mentors. And little by little, I started wanting to do something. So I was like, all right, I gotta start this company. And when I launched the company, I started listening to like motivational speakers. And I came across Gary Vaynerchuk. And Gary Vaynerchuk's like, hey bro, whatever you're trying to do, you gotta get on social media and launch it. I'm like, yeah. Just do it. I'm like, really? So I got on social media in 2020. Something like that. And I really wasn't posting. A little bit I was posting. And all my first Instagram posts were so terrible. But I started posting. And little by little I just started getting better and better. I'm not great at just content creation yet. I want to get better. I'm going to get better. And my mission is just to share my story to inspire others on their journey. I dropped 90 pounds. I went gluten-free and vegan. I started eating cleaner. Now I'm corn-free, soy-free, alum-free, onion and garlic-free. So that's my story. I share with you because my mission is to bring healthy food options to underserved communities. So I graduated from DePaul University. I actually have a degree in computer graphics and animation, but I never did jack shit with the degree. I don't even know where my fucking degree is. So I didn't do shit after that because the job market just plummeted in 2004. If you guys remember, the job market was so terrible, and I just kind of just was able to live at home because my mom kind of supported me, and then I started gaining weight, and I kind of gave up on my degree because I went to some job interviews and I just didn't like it. I was like, I don't want to fucking do this. What the fuck? I don't want to design. I don't want to do this kind of work for somebody else. It wasn't calling for me. And I didn't know what to do after that because I just spent all this money on a fucking college degree. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? You just dropped all this fucking money. Of course, I had loans, and my company helped me with 50% of the payment. And then I graduated that. So then when I had this idea of bringing healthy food options during my weight loss journey, because after I graduated college, I gained all this weight. I got real big. And then that was a low point. I had a health scare. I was like, fuck, I'm going to die. And I had to make a decision that night. I was like, I don't want to die at 38. And so I started changing my life. I started eating better. Did some research because I was fortunate to graduate from DePaul University, so they showed us how to do research. I was like, let me use it for myself. So I started doing research and said, how can I help myself? And one thing I discovered was reducing my red meat intake. And I said, all right. I reduced my red meat intake and I started feeling better. I was like, what the fuck? I feel better. And little by little, I started reducing my more meat intake. Now, from the point for me going full vegan was like 8 years. Because I couldn't stop eating meat. I was like, fuck, I don't want to stop eating meat. White onion garlic free, it messed me up recently. I can't fuck with it no more. And so then I dropped, let's see where I at. And then during that 90-pound weight loss, I saw something on 60 Minutes. Yeah, it took me like 8 years, but then I went vegan. In 2000, like 8 years ago. What's 8 years ago? 2018. 2018, I went vegan. And I remember that day I was telling my sister, I'm like, hey man, do you want to try and go do a vegan diet for like to go into summer for 4th of July. She's like, nah, I don't want to do it. I said, you sure? She's like, nah. I'm like, let's just try it. You know? She's like, no. And, I'm not going to talk about her results, but my results were phenomenal. I dropped like 30 pounds. It was just the best thing I ever did in my life. I was like, wait, what the fuck just happened to me? And like cleaned myself out. I looked great. I finally got to the leanest I ever got. I was 155 pounds. And I was looking so good. I was like, God, dog it. I'm like, that's crazy. And I've never really looked back. Even though, like, when I was on that, I went vegetarian too, like 2014. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys that. So like in 2010, that's when I started eating better, right? Or 2008, when I was 38. And I started eating better, and then I met a girl, and we started dating, and then I gained weight again. But then I left. I left the relationship, and I started dropping weight again. And I think that's when I saw the thing on 60 Minutes about food deserts. So this whole thing is about my idea of bringing food into underserved communities. And on that journey, I share with you what I eat. And I try to become a better content creator every day. That's it. You know? That's my story. That's who I am. Same Betsy, I'm curious because garlic is good for onions, goes fresh from the fridge. Do you drink at all? By the way, love all your videos and help me find cheaper ways to feed my family. Oh man, Archie, I'm happy. Download my meal plan. It's called Eating on a Budget. Eating Healthy on a Budget. It's a free download. Basically uses food bank ingredients to create food meals. And also, I stopped eating garlic because I had a reaction. It made my stomach bloat. It was super inflamed. My tongue got numb. I was tired. And it's just, for me, it's just, I don't want to go through that anymore. I started raising hell and eating cornbread again. I just love me some cornbread. I can't eat corn no more either. Hey, Joe's Bent Page Kitchen. Welcome. So, guys, that's the story. That's who I am. That's my whole thing. That's my idea. Follow me on Food Market every platform. Got to redo our website. Yeah. Good. All right. You have the same problem with dairy? Yeah, I'm also dairy free and soy free. Christina Fernandez. How much did you weigh at your worst? 245. I was 245 at my worst, or my heaviest. Now I just ate right now a bunch of chips, a whole bag of chips, a whole bunch of rice. But let me show you how I look now. Let me see if I can show you a picture of how I used to look. Oh shit. Oh fuck. My girl just got me some new shoes. I gotta take care of these. Appreciate and respect those things. Oh, let me get my phone here. Nope. Nope. My phone's dead. Phone's dead. Can't show you. I thought I had another phone here. Oh well. Because I was going to use my other phone to show you. Oh, is it over here? Oh, jeez. Okay. What is wrong with these photos? Why are you not showing me the photos here? Oh, here. Oh, I don't have access to Google Photos? Is that what you're saying? Oh. Alright, guys, I cannot show you a photo. But I dropped 90 pounds. I was 245. I don't have any pictures of me when I was at my heaviest because I was totally disgusting. Do I drink it all? I drink tequila on special occasions, or when I'm hanging out with my girl, if she wants to just have a shot, or we're celebrating something. I will definitely have tequila. That's the only thing I drink is tequila, because that is fermented agave plant, so I feel pretty good about that. You got to get organic, bro. There's heavy metals in most seasonings that aren't organic. Which much now sounds good. Boulder Canyon, avocado, classic sea salt, kettle cooked waffle chips or rib chips, or what do they call that? Canyon cut. Canyon cut. I love making pictures too much, completely gluten free, but I try the same. Awesome, Midnight Comments. I wish you the best. Mexico lost versus v England. Oh, yeah. You know, I don't really watch sports anymore, but I'm sure when I used to watch sports, so I get it. I totally get it. It was just Daphne when she was a little puppy. Like a little puppy girl. Thanks, bro. You inspired me to quit meat. Midnight Comics. Download the meal plans and guides. They're all gluten-free and vegan. Also, I have a guide on how to go plant-based. For free. You just grab it. Take a look at it. It's free. I'm trying to find a photo of me. I know I have it. I just don't know exactly where it's at. Alright. You know what I should do? I should just put it like in my favorites. I should add it to my favorites because I was looking for this yesterday. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna have the live, guys. It's 1:35. Time for me to go to sleep. I spent 10 minutes groceries still, but it's clean, plant-based. Thank you, Lord. I love it. I love to hear that. Oh wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh damn! I used to follow that guy. I don't know how he's doing. Okay, here we go. Here's how I used to look like. This is the picture of me at my heaviest. How I used to look. But I was already working out and eating better. So that's the picture I took when I was like, I look all right. So I started taking pictures. This might have been me at 225 perhaps, but I got 245. And then I got down to 155. That's it. And that's my lightest, 155. That was me after my vegan summer. And this was me, I don't know. I put a filter on it though. But this is me like, I don't know, 2-3 years ago when I had longer hair. but this is a picture that's right near all of them. So I'm gonna show it to you. It's like they're like right here, 3 of them. I'm gonna show it to you this. And yeah, let me star those. Oh, wait. That was January 2020. Oh, here we go. This is me. Because everybody's like, how do you look now? How do you look now? This is me with long hair. I think this was like 2 years ago. When I was 53. I'm 52. Yep, and that's it. Those are the pictures. I mean, there was one picture where I'm super ripped, because that was after I was vegan, and then I increased my vegetable intake a little bit, and I was still working out hard, because I used to want to be a triathlete, an Ironman. I still do. I still want to be an Ironman. And that's how I used to be a little bit heavier. And that's me. Those are my pictures, y'all. Now you saw me, my before and afters. That's it. So we gotta call it a night. Hope you guys have a beautiful night tonight. Favorite musician or interest artistically? Mark Rothko, Russian abstract expressionist from New York City. Vivaldi, classical music composer. I like him because he uses a lot of violins. Ling Lang. He's a pianist. He's an Asian pianist. One of my favorites. That's about it. You know, I like trance music, vocal trance. I hit the dab pen, G. If anyone wants to join me with the dab pen, let's go. The dogs are here sleeping. Skylar, I'm doing this diet, and I want to do an Ironman too. You can do it too, my man. I know, but I got dogs. I'm living here. I'm making content. I feel like I barely have enough time for what I'm doing in my life now. And I would really want to have I think when my dogs pass away, I'm going to do an Ironman. Because I can do an Ironman at 60. There's people doing Ironmans at 70. Because I'm a beast anyway. So I really think I'm going to just wait to that. Because I'm going to just start training hard again. I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait. Guys, by the way, did you guys hear about this? Have you guys heard about this? There's a doctor called David Sinclair. He's a Harvard professor. The FDA has just cleared him to use anti-reversal aging therapy for a human eyeball. So the human that can't see, and they're going to inject the eye into his eye. They're going to inject something into his eyeball, and it's going to make all the cells in his eyeball reverse and aging, act like they're young cells. He said he's going to inject it with this chemical that's going to make their cells act like it's a new cell. It's going to start acting like it's new again. And when that happens, his eyeball is going to be able to see again. This is real fact. This is actual fact. Now, across the country in Asia and the Switzerland, they have anti-aging pills for sale. They say you can reverse your age by 25 years. Have you guys heard about this stuff yet? Anybody? It's crazy. Guys, we're going to be getting shots in like 5 years to reverse our age by 25 years. Literally, this is proven. They already did it with mice and monkeys. They made the monkey old, and the motherfucker looks young again. This is real. This is real. Stem cells? Yes. That's right. That's right. Right. I think that's right. I think that's what he was saying. And then he was saying he activates the cells to become stem cells, and they repair. You're focusing on fresh, garlic-free, anti-inflammatory, but I'm still learning and watch you all the time. Oh my God, who is this? Who's doing that? Who's doing this? Why can't I scroll down? Scroll down. Fuck, I can't even. Who is that? Who said that? I cannot even scroll up here. What's going on here? Oh. What's going on here? Joel. Oh, Joel. Gluten-free, baby. Joel. Gluten-free. Download my meal planning guide. I have a guide on how to go gluten-free, how to go vegan, and all my meal plans are free. There's one that's paid, but you can get the 4-week meal plan is really good. Hand to God, bro. Document this journey. Document it. Record it every night. So here's what I'm eating first day. You're going to see how amazing your life's going to change. Like, honestly, like I changed my whole fucking world. That's why I started Beyond Food Market. To share my story, share my journey. Wish you the best, Joel. Let me know if I can help you. All right, Joel, let me know if I can help you. Join our Discord. You need gluten. Not if you have a predisposition to celiac disease, where it's genetic. You know, it's called celiac disease. Like there's 2% of the population that if we eat gluten, it destroys us. It's called celiac disease. It's an autoimmune disorder that's triggered by the ingestion of the gluten protein. And a lot of people, there's a lot of different debates. I've heard different doctors specifically say why it hurts certain people. Some people were talking about it being electrical and destroys the villi. Some people saying it's a reaction, it destroys the villi. But basically what happens is when we eat gluten, 2% of us, it kills off the villi in our gut, in our intestines. And the villi is important because it's like little hair follicles. When food goes through your intestines, your large intestine, it grabs the nutrients and then puts it into our bloodstream. So that's why those are important. And if they're dead, you're not getting enough nutrients. And low iron is a big issue with people with gluten issues, low iron. So if you have low iron, you're always sleepy, you're always tired, you got bumps on the back of your arm, maybe a foul odor coming out of your mouth, maybe your joints are hurting, your hands, your knees, elbows, diarrhea, constipation, inflammation, noise in your belly. Look into it. You might be part of that 2%, or you might even be part of the 20% that has a gluten sensitivity now. It's now medically recognized as something called non-celiac gluten sensitivity, which means you don't have to have the actual DNA, the gene that triggers it. You could just be a regular person and just have issues with gluten now. And a lot of people are saying that it could be the glyphosate that's sprayed on it. I don't know, but who knows? But that's it, guys. Violet says exactly. Violet says yes. How are you handling the heat in the summer? I'm doing good, brother. I'm struggling. Well, I'm doing fine. Can I tell you something? I'm not trying to throw shit on nobody. Joel, you do some digging? Yeah, Joe. Hand to God, Joe. Gluten-free. Download the meal plans and guides are free. Just look at them. Change your life. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. If I could guarantee it, I would really guarantee it. But obviously I can't guarantee it because I don't know you. Plus, if you're no medicine, that's the best. If you're on medication fucks with weight loss. Sometimes. Sometimes you can even gain weight on medication. Eating like you makes me feel better. I will. Much love, brother. You got it, Joe. All right. We are out of here today, guys. What kind of... I have... Yeah, just celiac disease. Yeah, I tell you, brother. You guys, we're out of here. You guys have a good night. Yo, how's life been? Jaden, life is amazing. Life's amazing. Life's amazing. Life's a gift. Life is a gift. What is this? How do I scream? What kind of bike do you have? Schwinn. Scott says, I have a 30-year-old daughter that has her own life. Skylar says, eating like you makes me feel good and changes my mind. Makes my brain more clear. Yeah, Skylar. That's exactly true. That's right. Brain fog, guys. If you have brain fog, I forgot to mention, celiac disease, eating bread, gives you brain fog. You're always like, huh? What? Or you're always tired. You're always tired. That's another one. So those are your symptoms, guys. I'm out there to find the 2%. There's only 2% of us out there. You're out there. I'm looking for you to help you. If you're always sick, you're always getting bloated, eating bread, stop eating it. Your life would change. It'd be amazing. Changed my life. Changed my whole life. I used to wake up tired all the time. For my whole life, I was waking up tired. Now I don't wake up tired. I just wake up. All right, buddy. We are out of here. Oh, guys, let's do this Benjamin. Let's grab Benjamin, guys, before you guys go to sleep. You know what? I wanted some water. Oh, I need some tea. I gotta drink this tea. My girl made me this special fucking tea. God damn, it's so strong. All right, this is our last hit of the night. You guys have a good night. You got fatty liver too? Well, Joe, you're in luck. Because I have a guide that's called Kidney Liver Wellness Guide. Kidney and Liver Wellness Guide. Get that one too, Joe. All right, guys, here we go. Benjamin, last one of the night. We're leaving in about 10 seconds. Well, a minute. All right, everybody. That's going to be our live. Have a good night. Beyond Food Market, every platform. Beyond Food Market, every platform. Good night, analysis, paralysis, Pacius. Good night, everybody. Love you. Beyond Food Market, every platform. What is going on here? Whatever, guys. Beyond Food Market, every platform. Download the meal plans and guides. I love you guys. I can't even press the power button to turn it off. I'm like trying to say goodbye to you guys, and I can't press the fucking button. Oh man! All right, let me get to it. I gotta move this. Okay. I just grabbed the phone. You just grabbed the phone. Guys, good night. Peace and love.